Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Paulette. Hey, listen, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. So grab something to sip on. I've got something super basic, just a little bit of Coke in here, a little Diet Coke going on with a little water, kind of water it down just a little bit. Yeah, I told on myself. Anyway, okay, so what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Paulette. I'm the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide. And as you can see, my cute little backdrop behind me says that fall, autumn is in the air. So guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be cooking all fall season. All kinds of really cool, warm, yummy things that you and your family can have together to help you to do what? Live the brownstone lifestyle. So what are we preparing this Friday? Well, we are going to be preparing apple crisps. They're really super simple. I know that you guys see them in the grocery store all of the time in the bags, and you're like, ooh, I would really love some of those. But right now, I don't want to spend $8 on a bag of apple chips. Well, what you can do is either A, find your local farmer's market and grab a bushel of apples. You can certainly do that. You can get them for a couple of dollars if you get the right farmer's market. Or you can literally head on over to your grocery store and get a bag of your favorite apples. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of apples that you are using, but these right here, these are just regular, simple red Seneca apples. That's at least what the bag said when I purchased them. They were on sale for $5.48, a big bag of these. And I've already washed them and we've got them dried. It really doesn't matter. And I actually have my oven that is already preheated to 350 degrees. You can do it a little bit higher than that if you want to, but all we're going to be doing is making our own apple crisps. And to season our apple crisps, we're literally going to be using Brownstone Blends, cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar blend to give it an amazing flavor so that you can enjoy every single bite of your apple crisps. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is slice these long ways. Listen, let me tell you, the only thing that we did was wash them because you want the inside, you want the seeds, you want it all, right? You don't want to waste any of it. And all I'm going to do is start slicing, and I'm going to share with you guys what I'm doing. Simple, simple, simple. See that? Let me see if I can get that down there. There you go. So all I'm doing is slicing those apples. Ooh, I cut that all the way wrong. How did I do that out of all the years that I've been slicing apples? KJ, I need a bigger knife.
I told you.
Okay, I'll use this one. I will use this one. You can wash that. Wash that one there. Go ahead and wash that. Thank you. Tell everybody hello, KJ.
Hey,
Go on now, because I'm live. Now stop. See how he does? So, y'all, all I'm doing is I'm slicing up my apples. And all we're going to do is we are going to place them onto a pizza tin. The reason why is because I want them to be a little crisp. So I've chosen this pizza tin right here so that the heat can go right through and kind of get our apples to be a little bit crispy. Okay? So I'm slicing these as thin as I can. Okay? You can have them as thick or as thin as you want. Or you can actually use one of the mandolins that they have and just slice your apples long ways. But I prefer this way because it kind of helps me to, get some stress off of me and kind of, think about things that I need. As I'm cutting them, y'all, look, the seeds are coming completely out of them. So we good there. All right. I'm going to put those seeds to the side. Now, do what you want to with your seeds. You can put them in, maybe a damp napkin and start sprouting your own little apple trees if you want, depending on where you are, right? But apples pretty much grow anywhere, don't they? Okay, so that's all I'm doing is I'm cutting up my apples, slicing them piece by piece, piece by piece. And that's it. That's all we're doing, okay? And that one kind of was a little too thick, so I'm going to thin that one out. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I think these are good enough, right? So I have some that I'm going to lay out around in a circle on my pizza tin. That's all I'm doing. See that? Super simple. And it's going to make for a quick, easy treat for the entire family to enjoy. So there's more ways to prepare apples than just apple pie or apple cider, right? Okay, so now you can choose to, peel the skin off, but what I want to do is try to use every bit of the fruit that I can. Anything that I don't use in terms of baking, I can literally use these later for things like apple jelly, apple jam. You can literally take this and put it in a pot along with some cinnamon. You can use nutmeg. You can use oranges and lemon peels, orange peels and lemon peels, and you can put them in water and just kind of let it simmer throughout your entire house. That's a really good thing to do too, is to let it simmer throughout the entire house, have the whole house lit like it's the holidays, 24/7, all throughout the year, if you want to do that. But I kind of do that anyways, and it lends for a wonderful scent throughout the entire house. So I'm just laying these out so that they can get some of that heat. Again, these are super thin, and we're going to be using our brownstone blend, cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar blend to kind of continue to provide additional flavor. Again, all we're doing is putting these in the oven. I'm probably going to turn my oven up to about maybe 375, 400, so it can go ahead and cook really well. And then I'll have these cute little crisps. It's a very easy, simple recipe, but the one thing about it, because it's all natural, you want to make sure that you're eating these right away. Okay, so you might want to put these in the refrigerator, put them in a nice little bag for yourself. These can be snacks that you can take to work with you, or the kids can take to school or whatever. You can actually like dehydrate these, like dry these out, but I don't think I prefer. Boy, if you don't move, KJ, move with your big head. All right, thank you, sir. All right, so all I'm doing again is cutting these up, and I'm gonna save these for later, right? Okay, so I'm gonna cut one more. And guys, you can do this any way you want. Actually, you can pretty much make any kind of crisp that you want. You can do peach crisps. You can do any of them. And you can actually either dehydrate these or dry these out. I prefer to do the old school way so that I know what's in it. You know, that's what I really wanted to do, was to make sure that these were done super thin with a nice little crunch so that you can enjoy your apples. And then I'm going to put a little bit of, like I said, a little brownstone blends on the apple. I'm taking out the seeds, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about your eye health. Yes. All right, so we're going to talk about eye health today. Why is that important? Well, because first of all, it's one of the topics for this week's health function that is a part of brownstoneworldwide.com. So if you are new to this particular channel and you're trying to figure out what in the world is she doing, it's your girl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of brownstoneworldwide.com. And basically what we're doing for today, Friday afternoon, is we are making a cute little snack that can be consumed anywhere. And all we're making are apple crisps. Now, you can bite the apple the way that it is, right? Or you can literally slice them super thin, and you can put the apples in the oven with a sprinkling of cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar, right? That's minus the breading, minus all of the stuff that goes into making a delicious apple pie. You can make this super simple and have these as snacks for like a cozy movie night in your home when the weather begins to cool down. So let me go ahead and get our brownstone blends, cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar blend. And we're going to sprinkle this onto the top. Brownstone blends, cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg blend. We're going to sprinkle this onto the top of our apples. And we're going to put these in the oven. Y'all see how simple that is? This is not even hard. Okay? House is going to be on fire. So, again, you're going to sprinkle on there as much as you want. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar blend is what this is for brownstone blends. If you want your own, all you have to do is head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, or you can go over to My Brownstone Living and you can get your brownstone blend starter pack. Super easy to do. The starter pack comes with this particular blend in it, along with turmeric jerk. We also have our lemon garlic pepper, and we have our everyday blend that you can use all of the time, right? So again, I'm gonna get this and put this in the oven and be ready. Be ready. Yes, you see, I like mine a little heavy on the cinnamon, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these seasoned apples into the oven. We have the oven currently on 350 degrees, but I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 375, 400. And we're gonna get ready to let those cook. And we're done. That's it, with my glasses all steamed up. So let's talk about eyewear, shall we? Let's talk about eye care. One of the things that I am very, very passionate about is making sure that as you know, we're living our lives and we're doing the things that we love to do, that we're able to take care of ourselves the best way that we can. And that's one of the ways that we here at brownstoneworldwide.com say to live the brownstone lifestyle. It is important that we take some time and understand how important it is for us to take care of our eyesight, right? A lot of us don't do it. A lot of us have a tendency to just kind of let the years go by. And before you know it, you're 50 and you're 60 years old and you're walking around and you can't see in front of you. If you are doing this as you are reading, y'all ever done that? So that you can see what's on the page, you got to go way out here. Then it's time for you to you need to schedule some time to see your eye care professional, whether it be an ophthalmologist or whether it be an optometrist. Okay. That's the first thing that you want to do. Now, here's something else I want to kind of school you guys on. There are 3 different types of eye care professionals, the 3 main that you're going to hear the most about. And there are others, but here are 3 that you need to know for sure. Optician. That's the person that's on the inside of your doctor's offices. In some states, it is a requirement that every doctor's office have a licensed optician in the facility in order to operate. That means that that licensed optician has gone to opticianry school. They are ABO certified, American Board of Opticians, or they are NCLE certified, and that is for contact lenses. Okay, and that's the National Contact Lens Examiners NCLE certification. Now, most opticians have both. No matter if you're in the state where you have to have a licensed optician on staff, make sure that you can see their license posted publicly so that you're feeling a little bit more comfortable in that doctor's office. Now, in the doctor's office, you will usually see an optometrist, and they are what we considered an OD or doctor of optometry. And then, of course, you have your ophthalmologist, and this person actually performs surgeries and has had an extensive career learning how to handle the human eye. Outside of the fact that being an optometrist is a little bit different, you do have that hands-on. You very well may have had surgical experience, but ophthalmologists for certain, they're on the other end of LASIK surgery, laser surgery, and also those folks who have had experience with serious eye diseases and other maladies. So do keep that in mind when you're making a decision on who your eye care professional is going to be. Here's something else. If you are just going to an optometrist's office, they have doctor friends too. And those doctor friends, 9 times out of 10, are either other optometrists or also offices that offer ophthalmic services to the general public. What that means is if you need somebody to check your eyes for glaucoma, retinal diseases and other things of the eye, or if you need to have additional services done, they're going to refer you out to someone that is going to provide you with the services that you need. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an ophthalmologist, okay, if it's dealing with the eye. Here's something else that a lot of people are not aware of: cataracts. Let's talk about cataracts. And what I definitely want to talk about with you guys today is the fact that cataracts is definitely a thing, okay? And it's preventable. A lot of people don't know that. People think when they get old, it's a common thing and you're going to get cataracts. And that is absolutely not the case. We need to be starting early with preventing cataracts and doing everything that we can. And so if you head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, you'll literally be able to see an article this week about preventing cataracts. Okay. I am a huge proponent of taking care of the eyes. Okay. So effective cataract solutions, eye supplements can be something that you can look into. Best way that you can prevent cataracts is to have, of course, those regular eye exams. That's something that you certainly want to do to give yourself the opportunity to catch things early. Don't wait until there's a cloud over your eye. There are things called baby cataracts, okay? And one of the things that you want to do is to get to your eye doctor early so that you guys can start monitoring what they are looking like now and finding out what the best steps are for you in terms of care, getting rid of them, any kind of meds or anything they want to put you on, or even just protecting the eye with a basic pair of UV protection sunwear. Okay, eye exams can actually help to detect cataracts and other eye problems at their early stages. Just like I said, the earlier that you catch them, the better off that you are. Number 2, quit smoking. Believe it or not, that actually can impact the vessels in the eyes. If you have other eye issues or other health problems, make sure that you're taking care of that as well. Reduce your alcohol use. And also wear sunglasses. So here's what you need to know about cataracts. This is, again, something that we're talking about here at the Brownstone all week long, is taking care of your eyes. And be careful with that. So cataract is actually a clouding of a normally clear lens in the eye. And for people who actually have cataracts, seeing through cloudy lenses is a bit like looking through a frosty or fogged up window. You ever been through that and you try to wipe it and you can't, and then it fogs up again and then it fogs up again? Well, that's what's happening when someone actually has the beginnings of cataracts. So clouded vision caused by cataracts can make it difficult for you to read, difficult for you to see people that you love, and difficult for you to drive and literally even work. Okay, so one of the things that cataracts can do is they develop over time. Okay, most of the time, it doesn't impact you early on. And some of you guys can actually see it. Almost looks like a blob of fat. Sometimes if you can see them clearly, right? And you'll see that. So at first, stronger lighting and eyeglasses can help you deal with cataracts. That's one of the things that you can do. But if it is impairing your vision or it interferes with your actual usual activities, then they may decide to choose surgery as an option for you. And most times it's actually an outpatient surgery that will help you to get the vision back that you need. And of course, you'll have to stay out of sunlight for some time. And then once your surgery is over, they'll give you the care instructions that you need. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to continue to keep up with your doctor's appointments. Keep up with them. If you schedule yourself an annual eye exam, do not be afraid to get a referral if you need it. If your eye doctor says that you need to have a look at the back of your retina, don't be afraid of that. Go in ahead and have it looked at. The best thing that you can do is to have that early detection be something that you can use as part of the treatments that you need for glaucoma and also cataracts. Now, we're not talking about glaucoma today. We're talking about cataracts. All right. Now, you want to make sure that you get to the doctor early. Now, here's something else. We're going to talk about the causes of cataracts. Now, most cataracts develop when you're getting older, or if you have injury or changes in the tissue in your eye that makes up the eye's lens itself, right? Now, proteins and fibers in the lens actually begin to break down, causing the vision to actually become hazy or cloudy. Some inherent genetic disorders can cause it. Health problems can increase your risk for cataracts. But one of the main ones that you can do that you are not aware of, a lot of people are not aware of, is exposure to sunlight. Okay? Exposure to direct UV rays can actually impact your eyes. And actually, if you're predispositioned to it because of health issues and other things that you're doing, it will actually make it more prevalent. It'll actually bring it out. You'll be able to see it more often, and you'll actually be able to experience it. We don't want that. We want to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to protect your eyes. So, of course, getting great eye care. First of all, seeing your doctor often. That's going to be a big one. The other thing that you want to do is make sure that you are not afraid to get a good pair of glasses or readers if you're wearing them right now. Here's one thing I know. A lot of companies are offering 2 pairs of eyewear for $59.99. Here's what they're not telling you, and I need you to hear me on this and see. Here's the thing. You're talking to somebody who's in the eye care industry, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? What I need you guys to do is when you're going for that, because you want to get the most value for your dollar, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But what I want you guys to do when you're going in and you're getting that exam and you're getting that 2 pair for $59.99 or whatever the sale is for the week or whatever, make sure that the lens that they provide to you has some type of UV protection in it. That is going to cost you more. Listen closely. It's going to cost you more. And that particular shop or doctor's office is going to be able to tell you what it's going to be, right? Because most times for $59.99, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're getting a deal where you're getting 2 pair of eyewear, 9 times out of 10, it does not have UV protection on it. And they're going to offer that to you as an upsell. Take the upsell to protect your eyes. Make sure that you do that, right? What they're going to do is if you choose not to get the lens that already has UV protection in it, because it is a little bit more expensive, and you go with the plastic lens or what we in the industry call CR39, what you want to do is make sure that you get a special coating placed on that plastic lens. Okay. Now, over time, it's going to peel. So keep your eyeglasses out of sunlight, out of heat. Keep them protected when you're not wearing them so that your UV protection coating will last for the entire year. Okay, so get something with UV protection in it. Now, if you're wearing contact lenses, please be aware that you can use a pair of eyewear that has a UV protection in it. I would encourage you to get something that has a UV protection of about 50. If you can get it, if it's 30, 35, that's great too. But something that's going to protect your eyes from sunlight is going to be important as well. Watching your diet is just as important. Getting great vitamins, lutein is important as well. You can there's an actual one by Bausch & Lomb that's called Ocuvite, and I do encourage people to try to get a hold to that when they can. It's available at Walmart. It's available using your HSA card because it is a part of your healthcare. You can get it at CVS and Walgreens, all of these different places. So the first thing that you can do also, please be aware that even your kids should be wearing some type of eye care protection when you're out and when you're about. Like my glasses right now has a UV protection on it. When KJ wears his glasses, if I can get him to wear his glasses, it has a UV protection in it as well. We all have several different pairs of sunglasses in the house, and we do try to make sure that we're getting enough, fruits and vegetables in our diet, making sure that we're keeping our blood pressure down, especially for me. Okay, I get my blood pressure checked every week at our local clinic at the place where I work during the day, and I'm actually in a really good place. Like they can't believe, like for my age, what my blood pressure is. It's pretty low, pretty even. It's where it's supposed to be, pretty normal. And then you also want to make sure that you're not impacting your eyes to additional things like, sports where you're not wearing safety glasses, and when you're outside and you're doing all kinds of stuff that you shouldn't be. Make sure that you have a safety protectant, that's going to cover all of your eyes. And we're going to be talking about safety here next week as well. We're talking about safety in the home and also safety in your person and on the job. So be on the lookout for that as well. We think that it's going to help you to, quote unquote, live the brownstone lifestyle better. So those are a couple of things that you can do. If you want more information about that, what I would encourage you to do is to head on over to brownstoneworldwide.com so that you can get more information about what cataracts are and the types of cataracts that are out there. That's going to be important as well because you need to know what you're up against, okay? Because again, we have nuclear cataracts, we have cortical cataracts. There's all kinds of cataracts that are out there, and you need to know the kind that you may be susceptible to. And also, if you're ever diagnosed with those specific types, including posterior subcapsular cataracts, that's another one. Then there's another one here called congenital cataracts, and it sounds like exactly what it is, and that's for young folks as well. So make sure that you are finding out which one that you may have, if you have it, and then also what you can do to treat that. Okay. And there's a lot of treatments out there now where it makes it possible for you to continue to have good, clear eyesight. But do all that you can to protect your eyes. And in the end, always make sure that you're wearing a great pair of eyewear besides. Okay. So with that said, I wanted to make sure that we share with you a couple of things that we're doing this week on Brownstone Worldwide. And the first one is we want to make sure that you're getting your brownstone blends. remember tonight, what we did was we literally prepared a very simple snack that anybody can do. Did y'all see how easy that was? And then I went to talking about cataracts, you know, and the articles that are on brownstoneworldwide.com this week. And you see some of the cute decor that we're going to be laying out for the rest of the week, and preparing for autumn and for fall. KJ is very clear. He wants to do all of the things when it comes to celebrating the holidays. And we're getting started early because why not, right? Why not? Okay. So head on over to mybrownstoneliving.com and get Brownstone Blends. It is a starter pack that you can receive. It comes with four of the spices, everyday blends. It also comes with garlic, lemon pepper, turmeric jerk. And also tonight, we used the cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar blend from Brownstone Blends. It also comes with a Brownstone Living towel set for your kitchen, and also 4 recipe cards. You can get yours today. And guess what, guys? We take Klarna and we take Afterpay. So even if you don't want to pay for it all at once, or you're on a budget or whatever, and you still want those amazing spices, I would encourage you to head on over to mybrownstoneliving.com and get Brownstone Blends. And there it is right there. I'm going to share it with you guys so you can actually see what it looks like. So again, that is my Brownstone Blends. Brownstone Blends, of course, it comes in that box of 4, and we ship it directly to your home. We're really excited. We hope that you guys are going to enjoy that and everything that comes with it. And to start, we're going to give you 4 free recipe cards that are a part of Brownstone Blends. How about that? So again, if you are interested in learning more about what we're doing here to help you live the brownstone lifestyle over at brownstoneworldwide.com, go ahead and check us out. How? brownstoneworldwide.com. What else is over there? News and information that you can use that gets updated every single hour. Not only that, but we've got lifestyle tips in the kitchen. We've got content from Cullen's Corner, Hot Topics. Ear Hustling Radio's got some content over there. The Sunday Brunch has content. Guess what? Brownstone's Best Business Review is also available on the site. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun for you to head on over there and get news and information from around the world, from politics to entertainment to what's happening in movies and music and all of the other things in between. And we're really, really excited about that. Also, don't forget that we are literally running a pledge drive right now for brownstoneworldwide.com and also for the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi, where we're taking a portion of each one of our proceeds from our pledge drive to send much needed water to Jackson, Mississippi. And we're going to continue that, and we're going to start following that along with our brothers and sisters who are on the ground there in Jackson, Mississippi, that we're working with to get that water to that community. We're going to be following them and finding out exactly how they're doing, what the plans are for the future of this particular city, because right now I'm understanding that you can't even put a fire out if there were one, because the water pressure is that low. And that's pretty dangerous, guys. So do everything that you can to be a part of the solution in helping to bring great water and a clean water to a community that right now we're not really even sure, because they haven't been covering it much. But we're going to find out exactly what's going on and keep you guys abreast about how we can all support this particular effort. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be sharing with you guys in Reels, on Facebook Reels, on the Sunday Brunch, and also other places, including my personal page, Yvette Berry. If you're following me there, I will encourage you to go ahead and take a look at what the final result is going to be of this cute, simple, easy apple chip recipe. Listen, here's what we want you to do. Tomorrow morning, we want you to go ahead and listen to what else? KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. That is our app. If you want to listen to music, hip hop, R&B, you want some great talk from Marshawn Olanio of Love Restored, you can check her out on Mondays. You can also check out Nicole Johnson. She comes on right before Marshawn Olanio. She's going to be live, and she's talking about what matters. Your money, of course, on Money Mondays. Your money matters, of course. And then we also have Cullen's Corner. You want to check out some of the replays from some of the shows that you might miss during your work week. If you're getting in late or whatever, Go ahead and listen to us over on Cullen's Corner on KCCR. You can listen to Cullen's Corner 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then, of course, with me, the day shift. First thing in the morning, we're going to bring you news and information that you can use so that you can enjoy the rest of your workday until I return later on in the evening for tips, topics, and talk, just like tonight. You guys, this is my time, and I'm so happy that you were able to join me this evening for information on cataracts and what you can do. If you want more information, head on over to brownstoneworldwide.com, and you can head over to the kitchen under the brownstone to get more information on what you need to do about preventing and treating cataracts. All right, you guys, 3 things that I always like for you all to do before we end today's show. Listen, love your life. It is the only one that you have. Live your life to the fullest and enjoy every single moment. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. I will see you on the next edition of Tips, Topics, and Talk. Have a great night. Bye-bye.